Well, Mythloads and ladies, Jacob Butter speaking. Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Review. I did it again. I put the Gacha Review starting soon screen on the screen. Although, to be fair, it doesn't have anything aside from my Gacha character that actually brands this as Gacha Review specifically, so hey, I guess it works. Not that it's going to matter because I'm going to remove this before uploading the VOD because I intend to upload the VOD this time. Because a critical error has occurred, let's say. The video of the review we did of episode 2 of Mermaid Tales has not been saved anywhere, to my knowledge. I thought it was going to be on Facebook Live, because that's where they normally are, but as it turns out, new. So, we're going to have to do it again. As they say in the pantomime that I just came back from, well, we'll have to do it again then, won't we? Whoops. Very appropriate for today, although I'm sure that Aiden is not best pleased regardless. He might also have left because I took a long time to set this up. Oh, there you go. There he is. Okay.
Mic was messed up. Anyways, yeah, I'm kind of bummed about that. Mostly because I think we watched this like 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. It may have been a few
2 weeks ago? This was like 2 months ago. That's why I couldn't find the VOD.
But it wasn't 2 months ago. It was...
The link that you sent me goes back to October 15th.
Okay, it was a month and a half. Month and a half, technically. Not 2
Today's
months.
December. We are recording this on December 10th. So it's been almost 2 months. Minus 5 days. That's more than a half.
Okay, yeah, but that's still semi-recent. I'm like, God, now we gotta review this.
Well, honestly, I'm up for like having a short video today, considering
it's not the worst series to re-review, though. To be fair, it's not like we're re-reviewing like an alternates episode, because then I would just be like, no, not again. I'd be really sad about that. I'm like, I don't want to re-review an alternates episode.
Yeah, another 3 hours worth of content. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no. So and also I'm going to keep this relatively short anyway, which is why we chose Mermaid Tales for today.
I was kind of hoping we were actually doing like the guard episode, or like the dating my guard, or not dating my guard, whatever, the Minecraft movie one on the side channel.
Yeah, I thought about that, but to be perfectly honest, because the rehearsal today was quite intense, and I also had like another thing that I was doing today, like so yeah, I've and working Wednesday right afterwards, so I am tuckered out at the moment. So yeah, recording this, with the intention of it coming out tomorrow, so I have a stream that's coming on fairly recently because I've just gone through most of the week without doing anything, so that's why I didn't want to skip yet again. So
I mean, hey, at least Aphmau will somewhat bring in the views for your channel.
I mean, yeah. I mean, honestly, like anything that keeps the channel like relevant, like like that, like posting wise, it should be fine anyway. But yeah, you just happened to say, "Hey, Aphmau stream today," so I was like, "Yeah, sure, why not?"
I will say, apparently the Aphmau video that was meant to come out today has been delayed another day because editing issues. Not to mention, apparently it's 40+ minutes, so it's coming out tomorrow. So hey, at least Mermaid Tales will be slightly more searched tomorrow. So maybe it will help the VOD. Maybe.
We're getting ahead despite being slightly behind. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and do this. Without further ado, on with the re-review.
Oh, God. Out of breath underwater.
Yeah, that was that I remember immediately pointing out last time.
Yeah.
Like, why are they out of breath underwater? Like that, the more you think about it.
I mean, I guess it's better than the silence, maybe? I don't know. It would be better if it was silent?
It would be better if we had underwater swimming sound effects that seem to, suggest, like, intense swimming. That would have worked perfectly fine.
Yeah.
My king! Father.
Hi, King! that episode of Breathing Moon where I'm like, oh, hi, King. It's like, oh god.
Yeah, which ended up being probably the most significant episode of Breathing Moon for like after that interaction, but it did not start out that way.
Oh god, just the fact that the Doc was nervous in front of the king because he was hiding Anya, who wasn't supposed to be there, and just like, I was just like, hi king. It's like, yep, wow, real subtle acting, Aiden. He'll never notice that. He'll never notice.
And then you became our DM.
Yeah,
which multiplied the the amount of awkward interactions tenfold.
Everybody's awkward in Occulta. That universe is just full of awkwardness. Yes. Speaking of this, well, when this episode comes out, Occulta is going to be airing or streaming live. So
yeah, hopefully this video will end, then you can go to the Butter Bunch afterwards, and we'll still be going.
Yeah, but Occulta, go check out Occulta on the main on the Butter Bunch. I was gonna say main channel. It's a side channel technically.
Yeah, if you're watching this after it premieres, then watch at your own leisure, I suppose. It's gonna be there.
What brings you two to my courtyard in such a rush?
Rush? We're not in a rush.
I think one thing I didn't point out last time is that I like how Keston has refined the voice so it's a little bit less Randy Savage. And a bit more like regal as a result.
You are my daughter, Caitlin. I can tell when things are amiss. What bothers you?
Sir, please, allow me to explain.
No, let me...
This never starts out well when you say, please let me explain. It never goes well.
Also, another thing to point out, like Eric is trying to say like, oh yes, you're my daughter, I know when things are up. Meanwhile, they just like barged in, breaking the laws of physics and using their non-existent lungs. Clearly under distress. I feel like you don't have to be a parent to work out like those signs usually.
It was my fault. Dad,
Aphmau dead.
did something terrible.
I don't like the sound of your voice.
I don't like the sound of your words. I don't like the words you're using.
Yeah.
I gave her a sea crystal to get past the barrier.
And she died.
She did. And I...
What?
She did. One letter off what you said.
My fault! I should have...
It was both our faults. And now she's disappeared past the barrier, and
Do
I
mermaids
don't
cry? I know, like in Occulta, like I had the whole mermaid tears thing, but how do mermaids cry?
Well, I mean, okay, so unlike with like lungs or something, like the process of like tear ducts and like the excretion from your eyes, like that can still happen. I suppose if you have my body.
How does that work? What?
Well, I mean, tears are largely comprised of water and are salty anyway, so the fact they're inside salt water probably means it's easier for them to cry, to be honest.
where she is.
I'm just questioning the logistics of mermaids. This has been a constant thing to me. I've questioned mermaid reproduction. I've questioned so much about mermaids. I think have I questioned the presence of boobs on an aquatic creature? I don't know.
I think we talked about that at the same time as the reproduction conversation.
Yeah,
because
I don't know.
It would have come up in context.
I questioned.
So that's a very mammal thing to do. Yeah.
We've obviously talked about lungs here and the breathing and like the way that's handled.
Yes.
I think I've questioned a lot about mermaid biology and what in universe they're actually like.
You certainly have. Honestly, rightfully so. Not every tangent, I will say, given our experience on the Butter Bunch, was probably warranted, but that one I think is.
Yanni, first let me say, I am disappointed in you.
I'm not mad, I'm disappointed.
As a palace guard, you are to protect the royal family. Aphmau had become my daughter.
I deserve any punishment given my way.
Punish me, king.
I'm so sorry.
I'm regretting having to go back to this video now.
What? Listen, we're gonna go back to it. I'm gonna have to make jokes. Because
I'm gonna make it more extreme than it was originally. Yeah.
The thought of her gone is punishment enough. As for you, Caitlin,
You're grounded.
you know how I feel about anyone going past the barrier without my knowing.
Dad, please, I'm so sorry. We can go get her. She was chased by a giant shark, but she's a fast swimmer.
That's not helping your case! That's not a good pitch!
I mean, to be honest, it does emphasize the urgency of going to get her.
Yeah,
You
but
know,
it's not a good pitch if he's on the fence about it. That's not helping.
Yeah, well, I mean, the part that's not helping is the fact she's like, she can handle herself, you know. Like, honestly, focus on the shark part, and then he'll probably end up, he might send, like, I don't know, the equivalent of a search party, like one, like, other guard or something out, you know. Probably not Tioni. She's not enough.
Well, we gotta sacrifice our weakest guard.
You gotta send out your weakest guard to retrieve the new princess from a giant shark. I don't think that's quite how that would work.
She's not a new princess, technically.
No, yeah, no. Based on the season 2 lore, that is correct. She's not a new princess.
She's not a new princess. She was like a baby, or like 5
Actually,
or 6.
no. This is another thing that we questioned in season 2. We questioned as well Mermaid aging. Because we pointed out if she's meant to be like a new princess, and yet she was like a guppy, as they call them, with in like her like flashback or something. How quickly do mermaids actually age? Because that would also probably like have more precedent for having, you know, no bad memories if she hasn't lived that long. But I don't know.
I mean, I would kind of hope they age at a semi-normal rate, because that makes the concept of Aaron and Aphmau getting together really weird. Because if mermaids canonically age a lot faster than humans, so that would mean like Mermaid Aphmau has been around for maybe like say 7 total years. And Aaron has been around for like 20-something years in universe.
This is another thing that
that would make
it
very questionable. It's like, I don't know about that.
This is something that comes up a lot in like terms of, like a different species aging and such, because it works the other way as well. You know, like, you know, that do you consider an elf to be mature if they like if they look extremely young, but are actually like, you know, like 50, 100 years old or whatever it might be. You know, it goes in the opposite direction as well.
I don't know. It's like one of those things where I feel like if that was meant to be the canon case, which I don't think it is meant to be, but if it was, that would make Aphmau in this universe very questionable canon, especially because Aaron...
It's already questionable in Phoenix Shop High, so they wouldn't be doing themselves any favors if that were the case.
And also, like, again, like, it's not like they're also devoid of, let's say, physical intimacy in the show or referencing it. Like, this show references it occasionally, and season 2 has Aaron being like, Aaron responding to, "You'll be sleeping with the fish soon." He's like, "Well, not yet." You know, I don't think we're there yet.
Granted, that has been only Aaron thus far, which kind of gives more credence to the idea that Aphmau has not been around for long enough to process that idea.
But I don't like the idea of, I don't know. It just makes it weird. It just makes the ship weird if that was the case.
Yeah, no. What I was getting at before, like the elf example as the counterpoint, is that a lot of people use that depending on like how they're portrayed. Basically, sometimes, you know, like they'll have like an idea of like, oh yes, you like match the mental maturity of your physical maturity in some cases, and in other cases, like, you know, like in Frieren, for example, the one other elf that you see in that series tells her that she's quite young, but like every other interaction she acts like an old woman. So it kind of goes in both directions. In the case of like the reverse here, it's kind of similar to, I guess, like if you think about it, you know, like Donkey Kong is probably like 3 years old or something, so Mario, like, you know, like wailing on him in 1981 probably was you know, not intended in that way. So I don't, yeah, it depends. Like that would be an example. Like Donkey Kong, for example, would be a case of like, you know, your physical maturity matching your mental maturity. And so that way, you know, like you're grown, like, I think, as you know, I think MatPat said like 15 years old or something was the actual age. But yeah, so it really depends like what you're going with. If mermaids did in fact age this quickly, I would like to think that, you know, the mental maturity matching the physical maturity would be how it would go down, and would make it far more palatable. Not that I'm saying it's the best solution. It's just the best, like, out of that situation, if that were the case.
But, like, from, like, an experience standpoint as well, like, there's also a lot more life experience, you know, because if you're aging a lot faster and, quote-unquote, maturing a lot faster, even if you may manage to somehow gain the mentality of an adult, you know, which is highly unlikely, it's not like you don't have the experience of an adult. You just have the possible mentality of an adult versus, because like, especially for me, at least as I get older, the more I'm able to recognize things and understand things through experiencing it and not just hearing about it, because experience is very important in life. Because again, the past few years I experienced a lot and have learned a lot from said experiences that, you know, have, you know, changed me in several ways. But like, experience can really define you, and even if you're able to mentally mature yourself, you know, experience is a lot more important and a handful of regards.
I guess the question that then becomes, you know, what would you have to experience in order to in order to qualify as mature, you know, if you were to age much faster. But that's probably like more of a rabbit hole that we don't really have time for right now, or rather we do, but I want to probably finish this stream quickly.
Shark is
Enough! As of this moment, my newly beloved stepdaughter
Newly,
You're not helping yourself. You're not helping, Eric. You're not helping.
is dead.
What? She is not! We can go past the barrier and...
Caitlin, to go after Aphmau would lead more of our people in danger. I've already lost one daughter. I cannot lose you, and I cannot lose Tiani.
Then send someone else. I don't know. We've got other guards, right? Don't tell me your kingdom was just one guard, Eric.
Dad.
No, you see, he values all his other guards as much as his newly adopted daughter, apparently. He values everyone else on the same levels, and he just can't bear the fact of losing guard 23 to risk getting Aphmau back.
We are gathered here today to remember the life of Princess Aphmau. My newly wedded daughter, not wedded daughter, my newly born daughter. She might be newly wedded in the season 2, but we haven't got there yet.
I mean, she almost got married in a way because she was almost possessed by what's her name. And then,
Correct. Yes.
So technically, it almost happened.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Although I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how the mother possessing Aphmau would go with the realm breaker magic and the everything with Aphmau's body. I don't know if that would work very well for her. I think that would kind of blow up in her face, theoretically speaking.
Yeah, true. I'm just anyway. It was like my newly beloved daughter, and also guard 23, who died going after the shark. We never retrieved my daughter's body. Wait, she should be still alive out there. No, Caitlin, she is still dead. She is dead.
She is dead. This empty casket symbolizes her body.
I can see her waving outside the barrier, pretty sure. No, that is just a shadow. She is dead.
You will need to contemplate this matter alone. They just do not understand.
To make them understand. I hate when characters do that. It's like, you don't understand. It's like, okay, make me understand. Tell me. Convince me. It's like, they don't understand. It's like, okay.
Yeah. The only exception I'll give to that was Harry Potter, because like part of the thing you don't understand was like him shutting himself up as part of the point of the story, but yeah. Most times that's the case.
Caitlin?
This is my fault. Aphmau already lost her family.
No bad memories, guys. That's so dumb from season 2. I loved that arc in season 2, or that mini arc, but God, that was such a dumb part of the arc. That was dumb. Yeah.
I mean, I'll say this. You know, I mentioned like this part of Dragon Ball that that kind of like covers a similar idea. It wasn't memories. It was actually like, evil within a person that they were kind of playing around with. And yeah, wonder what Caleb was going to think of that, because I think she's still in the process of like, watching Dragon Ball, which is quite exciting.
Back to doing the things she loved.
Making 12
I just wanted her to be even happier.
Caitlin, you know, she could still be alive.
Yeah,
I know
she's
that,
not dead to your knowledge. She's just
Yeah.
Sea Crystal.
gone.
How could we?
We could go back and try to find a way past the barrier. We can't give up. She wouldn't.
Yeah, you're right. Aph has never given up on us.
Exactly. And we wouldn't be friends if it weren't for her. We have to go back.
I'm for it.
Honestly, they seem pretty close already when in the flashback, but maybe not.
Let me go get my armor.
Well, you see, Child Aph is what connected them or something.
Aphmau is always the one that brings everyone together in every universe. That's the consistent thing about the My Shaped Multiverse.
We can make for the barrier and be there by morning.
I'll bring what crystals I can. Maybe one of them will work. They aren't magical, but maybe something will give.
Meet me outside in
I
town.
don't think that's how that works, but okay.
We can throw them at the barrier until it breaks.
I don't.
Oh, okay.
You got armor on.
No, it's a way for that chest to open, honestly. I feel like, especially in Minecraft, of all things, a chest opening would be like the
They used
easiest
the
thing to
Deco
program.
Craft chest. They used the Deco Craft chest in Deco Craft chest and open.
Yeah, well, well, again, I would have thought like a texture pack would have solved that issue, but yeah. Also, why does Decocraft have a different chest? Okay, never mind.
Deco Craft has all kind of props.
Oh, yes, the reminder of what you're fighting for.
I'm dead, Caitlin. I have died.
I'm dead. The shark just tore my body from my head.
Oh God.
The blood from my insides now has spread. You're welcome, Bon, if you see this later. You probably... Oh, wait, no. Maybe not. I was going to say, it's in my top 0.1% of viewers this year, but actually, but yeah, the Aphmau ones, I'm not sure.
Land ho!
I mean, well, we're already parked, but okay.
Yeah.
We talked about that, and there's so much stuff we just repeat, say for me because it's like deja vu. It's like, oh yeah, we said that.
Yeah. So
we
what?
said
So for the sake of covering our bases, when sailing, one says land ho when land is first person becomes visible, so you know which direction to steer in to sail towards it. Not when you're directly next to it. Then
When
there's
you're
no
parked.
point.
When you're parked, especially.
It's also not normally the captain that shouts that, because they normally have someone like on watch dealing with that. No, the captain can't say it, but still.
Mr. Whale? Are you okay?
Blub, 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 blub.
Yeah.
Maybe you couldn't hear me while you were swimming. It's okay. I sometimes can't hear very well when I'm swimming too fast. But now that you're taking a break, do you think I could ask you a few questions?
Nay.
Where-
Nay. Minecraft Adventure Season 2 reference.
Yes. So
Nay.
yeah. So to anyone who says, yeah, if
The
you
horse
ever ask Aiden
mafia.
to do any sort of onomatopoeia whatsoever, he'll just like say the word. Instead of like doing like horse noises, what we did before for one skit at the beginning of Minecraft Adventure Season 2, for my version, not for his, was
The horse
was to
mafia.
have Aiden as Don Trotters instead of who was just an actual horse in charge of a mafia. I believe that was like something built up in season 1. Yeah,
Nay.
exactly.
Am I? Do you happen to know? Do you know about the Kingdom of Mariana? Would
You swam right past it, so I assume probably.
you happen to know how I could get there?
Yeah, back the way you came earlier. The
No,
fact that you
Matt.
swam so far away. You know.
Remember she got lost because when being chased by the shark, where she lost the direction of Mariana.
Yeah, but considering how far she is now from where she was lost, I feel like she would have realized, hey, that's not the right direction to go in.
Yeah.
Why do you keep your head in the sky? If you don't want to show me your face, that's fine. But
He's very shy. He thinks he's ugly.
Right. How rude of me. I've been asking you all these questions for me, but nothing for you. Here.
Give it a shot. You're hugging.
There. A warm welcome from me.
Oh.
Oh, that's okay. Show me your face when you're ready. Until then, I'm gonna make you a flower crown.
Yeah.
That way, when you're ready.
This whole like address, like every Aphmau does in this series is like, oh my goodness, I would actually not bat an eye if you were actually 4
We
secretly.
can really be friends. I'm really good at making those. So take your time. I'll be back when I found flowers and seaweed.
You know, I'm headcanoning that back in Mariana, people really don't like Aphmau very much because they think she's very annoying and dumb. She's like, I'm really good at making friends. They keep asking me to go over there and get stuff for them. I don't know why, but I do it. You know, sometimes it takes me a while. They keep asking for very weird, hard to get things. But they're really nice. I love my friends.
Oh my goodness! Honestly, that could have so easily been Nathaniel. That would have been a nice idea if I thought of that. I made him too popular in his early years.
Mr. Whale's going to love this.
I mean, hey,
He's
that
a
could be
barber, so it tracks.
hey, that could be a cult of Nathaniel's backstory, part of his backstory.
I suppose, yeah.
That could be alternate Nathaniel.
Yeah.
God, I want to run a one-shot with you playing as Nathaniel for something, but also I love you playing as Fred. So it's like, I don't want to miss out on a chance for Fred, but also I love Nathaniel too.
Yeah, well, I mean, Fred is currently busy with, her Hokage training, so, there's something else outside in the world. Although there are still, obviously, the pirates, also, and also Crack Knuckle I could play, but, it depends.
Yeah.
Prince Travis is going to have my head for losing the heart. At least before we knew the crystal heart was on the island of Kanko. But now it's lost at the bottom of the sea. You've done it all.
I said it before and I'll say it again. That heart was worthless.
Doesn't
Okay,
matter.
most diamonds and like shiny gemstones are quote unquote worthless. It's just mostly the
we've
value
assigned worth to them, yeah.
it's the value we put on them.
Travis
exactly.
gets what he wants. He employed me to do the job. He's probably got his guards waiting for me at the dock.
You know something that just occurred to me? Travis does not know what the heart looks like, I don't think.
He just gets like a diamond and just pays someone like a piece of silver to like carve into a heart. Be like, carve this. It's like, okay, here you go.
And paint it blue!
Then why did we stop here?
We ain't got enough men to continue. Need at least
Yeah,
no.
I had to say land home myself. I don't have anyone on watch duty.
a few more to sell properly.
We're seriously understaffed.
Right. This mess of a
I mean,
crew
Aaron's
hasn't even
understaffed
dropped
in
your
season 2, and he's working just fine.
Yeah, I suppose. Which now that I think about it, yeah. I mean, how
He's still
they really should have
understaffed.
someone on. Yeah,
Staffed in season
I guess
2.
I guess they could have Lumi on lookout now. Probably the easiest.
Well, okay, the problem with making Lumi lookout is the fact that they're gonna have to get Zane to relay what Lumi's saying.
Yeah, but she can yell.
No, she can't! Only one could hear her is Zane! So she's going to have
Yes,
to...
she can yell to Zane, is what I'm saying.
I mean, yeah, but I don't know, that kind of makes her a worse lookout because you need an extra person to relay what the lookout's saying. So it makes information flow slower.
Come on, might as well face the music.
I'm not facing the music, that's on you.
Yeah.
Oh, what do we have here?
It's Nana Shea, I think.
Yeah.
She's calling the show.
Captain Gareth.
Yes.
I see my
By
reputation.
the way,
for...
hate her dress in this. I just don't like the color of, or like the shade of like the grayish blue they kind of picked for it. I just don't think it looks very raggedy. Like she's meant to be like the handmaid of like the prince, who's essentially the king in this world, essentially. So all I'm saying is they couldn't pick a prettier outfit for her. Come on, like it's not. It's not.
Well, first of all, handmaids are not, designed to look pretty a lot of the time.
Yeah, but
in certain contexts they are, but like not this kind of kingdom.
But you couldn't get her a prettier dress. You're the childhood best friend of the prince, and like the
honestly,
headmaid.
that would probably warrant you, a little bit of a makeover.
Like it's really not that pretty. It's a pretty ugly dress. It's like rags.
I also made me realize like how pale like Nana-chan is in this case.
Like,
thought about that before.
She's so pale. That's also kind of a problem with this kind of color on her. She's so pale as is, without any bright colors or without having a brighter / darker color attributed to it. It really makes her flesh. It's not doing her skin tone any favors.
I'm not supposed to be out to the palace for too long, or else I will combust.
To give me a kiss for returning safely.
Oh, I couldn't.
I mean, you did kiss each other once, but that was in my street, and that was a max.
Yeah, that was a different dimension. Yeah. Also, I don't think that had happened yet when this aired.
Yeah, I think that was before that aired.
Best watch your mouth.
By the way, not the hand that slapped him in the thumbnail. Actually, that looked like Aphmau's like my street hand with the sweater from season 1. But
no, the way it was designed is I'm pretty sure it's Amber's armor colored purple to be reminiscent of Aphmau's dark purple tail. Don't ask me why that makes sense. It just is what's in the thumbnail.
Because it had to be Aphmau that slapped him. Yeah, of course.
Her that way, Captain Gareth. She is one of Prince Travis's maidens. And
by
she's
the
come to
way,
retrieve the crystal.
I love the fact that that Amber's in this show. Amber doesn't get enough love as a character. Like this is like her only like appearance in like the multiverse besides her like Diaries counterpart. And her Diaries counterpart, I don't even think had a voice in her debut episode in season 2. I don't think she actually had a voice actor.
So this would be a first outing then.
Apart from you.
Yeah, but honestly, it's a shame though that we don't get to see Amber in anything else. Like, I think it would have been so cool if she appeared in something, even if you like introduced her in like side stories or something. I don't know, that like put her in like My Street side stories as like a character who works at the mall or something, and like in that episode or something. I don't know, something like that.
I suppose. I mean, there are a number of Diaries characters that didn't make the cut over time. I'd say the one that I would give the most priority to would just be Kiki, on the grounds that Brendan made it. But
Yeah, but Brendan also didn't unfortunately appear beyond season 1. Well, he did appear in like the bigger move in in between season 2 and 3, technically.
I'm not saying he's a mainstay, but the fact that he exists means that his sister probably also does.
No, it would have been nice to at least have. Honestly, I would take just the name drop of her in like at some point in like My Street from Brendan. I would take just a name drop, at least acknowledging that she does exist somewhere in this world.
Yeah.
You don't have to make her appear, but you could at least acknowledge her existence.
Yeah. Also, I just realized like another thing I did point out last time. If Nana-chan is here to retrieve the crystal heart, did Travis really send send one of his maidens to retrieve a priceless gem with no pockets from pirates in the city?
Yeah.
Thank goodness Amber showed up.
I'm pretty sure Amber is like the escort to.
I would hope so.
I assume that's what's happening here, but at the same time, I don't know. Also, Nana-chan in this show is like Travis's childhood best friend, so I'm surprised you would pick her of all people, because I think you'd want to keep her safe at all, or not risk her at all, because he like likes her like a lot, probably a bit more than the other guards.
Maybe my headcanon is that My headcanon is that she begged for the chance to like leave and go outside for a bit because she needs it.
I need sun. Look how pale I am. My dress and skin tone are getting really similar tones right now.
Travis's guards.
I see. My apologies. I wasn't aware.
Don't get any ideas.
Thank you, Amber. Now, the crystal heart, please.
What do you think?
Moika's putting on her
Yes.
serious Kawaii-chan
You
voice.
see,
Yeah, of course.
don't have it.
Prince Travis paid you in advance to retrieve it.
I know he did, and he's
Yeah, that's on
so
him. He shouldn't have paid me in advance.
to
Like, did you pay me the
done
whole
that.
thing?
Yeah. Does he still have the money? Because he set off like right afterwards, I guess. But
I assume he used the money from Prince Travis to pay for the crew, Aaron, in the ship, essentially. So essentially, like, the money was to go get the heart and stuff, but like obviously there's extra money on top of that that Gareth would get to keep
yeah,
himself.
probably for like supplies for the journey, yeah, that kind of thing.
I assume that's at least how it works.
I tire of him. Come, we will escort you to Prince Travis ourselves.
Wait,
Oh, I love
also one thing I wonder about. Okay, so crap. Amber was best friends to. No, wait. Who was I forget Amber. What did Amber exactly do in Diaries? It's been a while since I refreshed.
I believe she was in the Thieves Guild.
Oh no, she's Stevenville. Okay, I was confusing her with the best friend, which was actually Abby. The best friend of the prince was Abby in Diary season 2. I was getting those
Right.
characters confused in my brain. I'm like, wait, who is who? It's like, no. She's that character. Because it would be like, at one point they imply, I don't know that I forget something. I don't know. My brain was like, crap, who's who? Who is who? Diaries is kind of a fever dream for me. I don't really watch too much Diaries because Diaries just kind of Diaries just kind of show. It's all right. It has its moments, but you know, it's just kind of all right for me.
But I've kind of thought of going back to it, recently. But I'm also doing a rewatch of My Street since the 10th anniversary came out. So I'm doing that first.
I feel like for a Diaries review though, I
meant like on my own time. I didn't mean like for.
I will say if you ever do want to review it though, we could like watch episodes in batches of 10, not recorded, of course, and then I don't know, do like a
Oh,
video.
you mean do like a Siskel and Ebert version? Yeah.
Yeah, and then do a video after fact, and doing
Which,
like
by the
batches
way,
of 10 would probably make the most sense.
Which, by the way, we need to do more glitch reviews on your channel.
I really want to review Digital Circus because like the next episode is coming out in 3 days from now. It's like on the
Okay,
13th.
so for everyone who doesn't know about this, Ed and I started reviewing glitch series, it's just like whenever new ones actually came out quite some time ago. From like first season of Meta Runner was when we started, it was over like it was like a thing we do on his channel. It was more so like in his old style of okay, we'll watch the thing, then we talk about it immediately afterwards, and it was essentially just like a full on discussion rather than like the reaction videos that we have right now. And we kind of, and we just like stopped doing that to like phased out of time. And we stopped doing that right when Digital Circus episode 1 dropped, their most successful thing ever.
No, it was around Murder Jones dropping. That's when we kind of like phased out of it.
Oh, I see. Well, if it's like right around the time for Digital Circus, like, oh yeah, of course.
I will say,
why do we not do this?
I will say, I would eventually like to cover Murder Drones, but my issue with covering Murder Drones is, how do I put this bluntly? It's a confusing show. There's a lot of blink and you miss it lore to where just casually watching it and paying, the average amount of attention to the show isn't necessarily good enough to actually understand, because like they'll have like stuff on for a single frame or implications in a single line that there's a blink and you miss it short thing.
That would be more fitting for like reactions, yeah.
Yeah, like the thing, and like the show doesn't really start to make sense until you get to like, I mean, the pilot makes enough sense, but like once you get episode 2 onwards, the show doesn't really start to make sense until you get to like episode 5, 6 territory. But even then, they tell the story in a confusing way, and that's one of the problems that I would have discussing Murder Drones. Because then because then I feel like I have to go, okay, guys, so actually, what just happened there was implicating this that happens in episode 6. Or if we were doing, and then be like, oh,
This
God.
is why. This is where I come in, having again do my usual thing of blind reactions, because that was where like I was offering like, the fresh perspective in those ones compared to Aiden, who had already seen everything that we'd actually.
The problem is blind reactions don't work as well for Murder Drones, because Murder Drones is super confusing to the point where this one YouTuber I watched who reviewed every glitch show said they were confused watching it, and they had to like watch someone's analysis video of going through absolutely all the lore to understand after they watched it. It's like, yeah. So I'm not the only one who was absolutely confused, because I swear the way some people were talking about Murder Drones at the time.
if we go back to them, then we'll probably either finish Meta Run, because I don't think we finished season 2. Or we'll just go Digital Circus.
Did we finish season 2? I thought we finished season 2. I don't think we did season 3.
I don't know. That might be why. Like it felt like something else was yet to happen after we finished. What we saw. So that was probably why. That was probably why. Okay. Anyway.
I mean, yeah.
Speaking of finishing seasons.
You can lie to his face.
It's no lie. I just need to explain.
I mean, he has a witness, to be fair.
Lie. Explain. Same thing coming from you pirates.
Weren't you... Okay, spoilers for the end of the show, but weren't you used to be a pirate?
I think that might be... That's probably why she has such, like, a prejudice towards them, because she knows...
Oh, yeah, probably. Yeah. But, I mean, you also technically are a pirate, so...
That's also a very One Piece thing to do.
Well, good luck, Captain Garth. I'll take good care of your ship when you don't return.
What?
No, what?
He has to
You
come
can't
with me
steal his
too.
ship.
I can explain.
That's not how that works.
One of you pirates is all I can handle.
You can't
Besides,
steal his ship.
you made the deal with Prince Travis, so you will deal with this alone.
By the way, can I say how much I love characters with purple eyes? Like, such a pretty aesthetic.
Yes, and with no retroactive significance in the narrative.
Please slap
Okay,
him,
well,
then.
at least this is the alternate universe. This is at least the alternate universe. So this at least
I wonder what Sasha's like in this universe, actually.
I wouldn't be surprised if Sasha's a mermaid in this universe, or a siren, based off the fact that
Sasha is Guard 23 that died in the shark attack.
Oh God! But I wouldn't be surprised if Sasha is some sort of mermaid or siren in this world, purely because Sasha has some connection to magic. Not to mention she's Shadow Knight in Diaries. So based off how that kind of works in this world, because Aphmau is Irene, Aphmau's a mermaid, Caitlin Forever Potions on her. A lot of these characters have some sort of...
Yeah,
Lucinda,
it's entirely possible. I will say the other alternative option is that she's actually just also from a different pirate crew. There's all the Shadow Knights captained by
Oh my God. That would be awesome. Hey guys, can we get in season 2 a pirate crew called the Shadow Knights, where it's Jean, Xenix, Sasha? Who else would actually be in the Shadow Knights crew? Because I feel like you kind of want at least 2 to 3 more people.
I mean, technically Lawrence for a bit, but I feel like they've just introduced Lawrence anyway, so they could say those days are behind me or something.
Oh yeah, that would actually be great. Lawrence lore. He's like, oh God, I used to be this part of this crew.
Welcome to my shop. How can I help you? Well. If it isn't little Lawrence. Right, you guys.
I mean, I would say Zane to be a part of that crew, but Zane's already a crab in this world, so that wouldn't work. Because Zane wants to be a part of Shadow Knights.
Yeah, so probably not.
I don't know. I mean, you could have Shad. There's just a guy named Shad.
Okay, this would be the time I would say introduce some more OCs into the mixture.
Yeah, that's actually the secret past of a Caspian in this world. Caspian actually used to be a part of the Shadow Knights crew.
Everyone quit the Shadow Knights, so that's why there's only 3 of them. Everyone keeps leaving.
Everybody just quit.
They're not hardcore enough anymore.
Oh God.
Talk!
If you would, Captain Gareth.
Good luck, Garth.
Oh yeah, there's.
Okay, so one side note about this girl's hair. To anyone who makes a Minecraft skin, the Skin Dex texturing tool is not good texturing for hair! It annoys me. It's like, the texturing tool, each pixel is slightly a different shade of it. So you can make a very, like, a textured hair. But it's not patterned. It's just a...
It does look like some paint fell on the side of it.
It looks awful, and I hate this because, like, Josiah, when he made skins for, like, Clue and stuff, that's how he would texture the clothes, would texture the hair, and I'm like, it doesn't look good. Why don't texture the stuff like this? It doesn't look good.
I assume you put your foot down in that situation.
Well, when I actually had control of my skin, because my first skin as Andrew, I didn't have control over. I just kind of played. It was just my skin with the poop clothes. But when I made my skin for Clue, Missing Memory, yeah, no, I fixed that. I didn't. I made that skin. I made the sweater vest. But, like, it annoys me. I'm like, I hate this hair texturing. It's so lazy and it's so bad looking. It doesn't even look good. It's not even lazy, but looks okay. It just looks bad. Your hair looks like the texture of a rug.
How dare you leave me, Aaron?
Also, we talked about this before, well, in the original review, but I'm pretty sure that Dottie's VA pitched up. How dare you?
I mean, she's already high pitched, so I'm not sure. But
no, they pitched her up.
You make me fall
Yeah, no, I can hear it.
for you.
No, they pitched her up.
Leave.
I said I didn't want a relationship.
Why did you have to pitch her up?
She does tell like a character from The Crack, so yeah, I do get that.
I don't understand why
wanted to
they
talk to
felt
you.
the need to just use Dottie's original recording. You don't have to pitch it up. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's not
Again,
like
she's high pitched enough. There's no need.
Ugh. I should have known better before falling for a pirate.
Well, it's not technically
yes,
a
you
pirate.
should.
He's not
I
technically a
told you
pirate.
from
He's
the
a
get-go I was
mercenary.
nothing but trouble. But then you said
Yes, but I find that hot.
Oh God.
I thought I could fix you. How dare you?
That's how Orca's voice is gonna be next session. You just pitch up your voice, being like,
I've said it before. I did consider doing that for when we started.
It just
if I did it
sounds so
now, it
bad.
would sound weird. If I did it now, it wouldn't like work. Yeah, and
I don't know. I think it sounds bad.
I also have no idea what I sound like because even if I change it to where I think it was before, it's not gonna sound the same because it's just like the toggle. I can't tell what I sound like because it's not. It's just a knob. So
You sound
yeah.
nasally.
yeah. So probably. So again, not the best idea.
Hi, I'm Orchid.
Weirdly enough,
what's up?
I have more of a grasp on 6-year-old Orchid's voice than I do on 23-year-old Orchid.
You're a jerk. I hope you never find happiness. Humph.
Dang.
Yeah, exactly.
Also,
Try
your
to be
dress.
honest.
Your dress is a very ugly green color, girl. Your dress is the color of puke, and I hate it. It's not a bad dress.
Dare you insult my dress on the day that I found out that the pirate I fell for didn't fall for me?
look where it gets you. Oh well, I'm done with those kind.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah, you're
really
done
just
with
feel
women.
ya.
Only
Might
men
as well
now.
head for the tavern.
Aaron dates only men now. The ship. We can have it happen.
What do you mean the ship? You didn't say who's the other person?
Obviously Gareth. Gareth.
That's right. The one male character we've seen him interact with thus far. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Make out. Anyways.
It's been a while since I've made a flower crown this big.
Or several that are smaller that have been piled together. Don't think we didn't notice that.
Mr. Will, if you could you come down here? I really need to see how big I should make this.
I don't think this.
Very.
maybe this whale can't speak.
Oh yeah, actually, that does remind me of a story I had from where it was at when it was at a camp actually. You know, like those something you like make like bead bracelets or something. For some reason, it was just like precedent that you like make the beads like on one part of the bracelet, and then the rest would just be the string. I was trying to like base like the whole thing basically, and for some reason they just thought that meant that the person was making the bracelet for had like a really like thick arms or like thick wrists basically. So they kept on having like larger and larger strings to do, and I, being the child that I was like, okay, I guess I'll do this one on this here. Okay, I'll just keep going, fill them out. Oh wait, no, they've got another string here. So lasted quite some time before they were like, how big is her arm? I was like, it's not that big. I'm trying to fill the whole thing. They didn't ask me, so I didn't tell them.
Hey, by the way, the next episode of Mermaid Tales will have the Void featuring based off the gift Aphmau posted. We get to see someone being void choked.
Wow, the Void themed series will have an episode with the Void in it. I am shocked at this revelation.
Listen, I'm just excited that it's confirmed because the Void didn't technically appear in episode 6 recently, so
Ah, yes, it missed out one episode.
It
is no longer a feature.
Okay, no, it missed out a lot of episodes. The only 2 episodes the Void features in is episode 5. No, episode 2. Episode 2 is the only episode that the Void actually features in. The Void doesn't feature anywhere else in the show, and then it gets referenced in episode 6. It finally got referenced.
That seems more likely. Although, considering that how many episodes have been so far, that's not a bad ratio.
Yeah, I do kind of hope this show gets 15 episodes, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's just 10. But I really hope it's 15 because I'm. Really
I mean, thus far it's not a bad ratio. That might change later.
The whale? What's it like in the sky?
Up where they walk.
Go up there and sky ever. He says it's toxic, but you seem to have no problem at all. I wonder. I really wonder what it's like in the sky. If Mr. Whale can do it,
don't you want to be part of that world?
Maybe I can too.
Honestly, I wouldn't have put it past to just stick a face up there.
I'm doing it! I'm doing it! That wasn't so bad. It didn't hurt.
One thing I didn't say last time is that I'm wondering why only she got one part of her hand being a scale rather than the entire part that she stuck out.
My hand? There are scales on my hand? What is... Get off! Get off!
They're part of you now, Aphmau. They've joined you.
The scales are part of your being.
The anchor isn't up. Yeah, wait, we talked about this too. They've been docked, but yet they don't have the anchor down. So
yeah, the anchor is up. And that wouldn't be as much of an issue if they didn't fully focus on it in an entire close-up panning shot.
Maybe we should drop the anchor. Yeah,
Why?
Sounds like a good idea.
Why is it?
I agree.
But
This can't be happening.
How is the ship still docked if the anchor isn't down? How is you can't dock?
Well, I mean, okay, assuming that the water is calm enough and the sails are down is not that unreasonable, but it's still a good idea to, not risk it.
Going on?
That's one way to try to, simulate movement. Have a quick, camera shot where, that's what's moving instead.
Run, Aphmau, run!
See? That right there, swimming sound effects, and otherwise silence. You don't need her going for some reason. That's what I was looking for with the earlier scene. Also, hello, not Logan.
Wait, is he not Logan?
Interesting seeing you again, Aaron.
He looks like Logan.
Oh yeah, it might actually be Logan.
Didn't think you'd come back here.
It looks
after
like
that
Logan,
one
but with
girl
a
started-
worse skin, because I hate the way. Because the problem with this skin is the fact that the hair is only on the outer layer, and normally the hair on the outer layer is like meant to be like kind of hair that's like puffed out or like meant to go over the character's face canonically. Versus,
I mean,
you know,
this does go over his face, but I see
yeah,
what you mean.
but it's like it looks more like he's wearing a helmet that's shaped like hair versus hair itself.
It's because like the strands, like they curve outwards. You think they were like full, straight, and also they like whenever his head moves, they remain static.
spreading them false rumors about you for breaking her heart.
I'm a mercenary. I don't care much for rumors.
Aye, but still.
Oh well, there's a rumor
Good
that you
luck
murdered
getting
a bunch
last-
of people too. There's also that rumor, but that's future new problem.
This is why I don't mingle too much with the ladies. I'm one lone wolf. Well, I'm one of those things.
To trust you on this island.
Told her the truth, and she wanted more. I'm not into that. Right now, I'm looking for jobs, seeing as if I may be out of one soon.
Oh yeah, no, Garth may be executed, but it's
Well,
fine.
I got a small job for you.
Shoot.
There are these crook fishermen that harass my customers and skip their tab. Go teach them a lesson, and I'll pay not only for your food, but give you 50 gold as well.
Yeah, call to
Deal.
inflation! Anyways.
Absolutely. Give me their descriptions and I'll find them. You are gonna describe them for me, aren't you?
Where are they?
Down by the shallow docks. Fellows
Fantastic.
with
What do they look
green
like?
bandanas.
There we go.
On it.
Just
By
imagine
the
random
way,
5-year-olds
word of-
like walking by a green banner and it's like, I found him! Ah! Just tackles the kid and it's like, I got you! He picks him up. It's like, this is what you get for messing with you, not paying your time. He throws the kid.
You
into
say,
motion.
you say that, but that is absolutely what happened in Occulto when Scooby went after that pregnant woman.
I mean,
I found Marie.
God, yeah.
Give me Marie.
He stole a baby and bit a pregnant lady, and then kidnapped. Oh God.
I just had to reference that last time we were in Cat Scratch Alley. Like, no one else was there for that scene, but I had to have them like walk past the house at least once,
I mean,
We
it
got
was referenced by I think like Fred in one episode. Me like, oh yeah, my cousin is pregnant. I did reference that. That's canonically her cousin.
Well, not the only family member she almost lost in the series now.
Out about Captain Gareth. Heard he was taken to see Prince Travis by Amber.
Man,
Everyone-
news travels fast here. That happened like what 10 minutes ago. In the universe, that didn't happen very long ago. That was really fast.
Around here knows if Amber is involved, it's either really good or really bad. And usually it's really bad.
We'll see about that. Garth is pretty good with his words when he wants to be.
That being said, I did in fact mention I might be out of a job soon, so...
You are doomed.
He's almost as in much trouble with the local ladies as you are.
Speaking of ladies, can I ask you a question, Logan?
Shoot.
Oh, it is Logan.
This has been bugging
Yeah.
me ever since it happened.
Your hair looks
But
awful,
there was
man.
an
Your hair is
incident
so much better in
close to
Diary's
shore.
Rebirth.
Donna keeps telling me my hair's awful.
When I had
Oh,
to go
God.
overboard. Down in the ocean, I saw a young woman. I was wondering if you knew her.
Actually, you know what? That's another character I would love to see in my streams. Donna.
I love Donna's voice in Rebirth, by the way. Her voice, like the Southern voice together, oh, it's so good. That's
Because
like
I don't know what a Hepadition is.
God, Donna in Diary's Rebirth is so good. I thought that's one of the things that I do think would be awesome. I want Diary's Rebirth back. That's one of the things I personally would love to see. Give me Diary's Rebirth, okay? I just want at least season 1 finished. Because
Considering that the channel is that this channel, the new channel of Aphmau is called Aphmau Diaries right now, I mean, you know, it might possibly happen sometime in the future.
I mean, keep in mind the Instagram page that is attached to the main channel, or like to that channel, the Aphmau Diaries channel, does state that it's the home of stories from Minecraft Diaries, Minor Demons, Phoenix Drop, My Street. I think it may just be referencing all the roleplays she's did there, but it may also be maybe a hint that Aphmau's considering bringing back Diaries in some form. I don't know. Because like Phoenix Drop is mentioned there, but we haven't. I don't think we're getting anything of Phoenix Drop on that channel. Maybe a flashback to Phoenix Drop in season 7, but like I don't know. I don't think we're getting anything Phoenix Drop based.
Brown eyes, sun-kissed skin. She had a scar in the shape of a star.
Raven hair. I guess it's the woman with raven hair.
Yeah. Ain't seen a lady with that feature ever.
Maybe.
I mean, well, it's on her shoulder. You know, if she's wearing a jacket or a shirt with sleeves, you know, you're not going to see it.
Yeah. Also, it's very interesting that they use the like sun-kissed skin because the sun doesn't actually like go down that far. But yeah.
Well, I mean,
from a human perspective, it makes sense. On the wiki, it's always referred to as her having olive skin, which is why I stole that for Orchid and Occulta. That's why on the Occulta wiki it says she has olive skin too.
I did imagine her. She swam so fast into me, I didn't even see her coming. But even then, I think Titanus may have gotten her.
Titanus? Titanus was here?
Hi.
You shouldn't have said that.
I said it very quietly. I didn't know it was going to hear me.
You said Titanus was about. Do you know what that means?
Here we go.
There's not fish around for it to eat.
Yeah, but honestly, probably.
Again.
Mermaids.
Best you get out of here before Ivan weighs you down with his nonsense. By the way, tell the fisherman that Logan sends his regards.
Oh god, this is so tame. You know, the way they're talking about it, it's like, oh yes, I'm gonna rough them up. It's like, hey, you don't really do much besides like throw them in the water. It's really not that bad. Like the way they can like bordering on an assassination or like harming in any serious way is like not really.
Well, I mean I don't think Logan would ever want them to be killed as a result of not paying their tabs, because then he wouldn't get the tab money.
I mean, torture is a way to get your tab money.
Yes, but please, Alan, you're in a desperate situation right now. Would you be down for a little bit of torture for me? Yeah, that's gonna be a good selling point.
Hey,
obviously.
What's wrong with torture? You know, Orchid
as a first job.
Orchid's being tortured every day. Existing.
Yeah, doesn't mean that she's gonna accept doing the torture to people.
The Red Mist will bribe her with I don't know, liking her.
The Red Mist is actively already thinks she's a bad person and is trying to prove that. There's no way he would bribe her to do that.
Yeah, well, I mean, hey, it would prove that she's a bad person if they did that, technically.
Oh yeah, by accepting the bribery, and it would not prove that the Red Mist is bad by initiating the bribery in the first place.
Listen,
what a great plan.
I mean, yeah, they wouldn't do that, but
because actually going horribly wrong because he just flat refusing and having a moral high ground for not thinking of that solution in the first place.
Okay, what if Orochi, aka the Roach Man, trying to ask Orchid to bribe Lou by torturing him into
of course, brother of my closest friend that I just met today. Of course I'm going to do that. Clearly.
No, you see, Orochi's
hand me the instruments.
Orochi's like, how about this? We can heal him after, but I need you to torture mind-broken Lou for information.
The man has died before and still has PTSD over that. That's not going to help. The healing is only superficial. I've been there before. I literally did that once.
Okay, but like, how do we torture my sister instead for information?
I'm working on that.
Oh God, no. Why can't you just like, I don't know, do a normal thing and like do a simple plan? Your plans aren't simple. They're scary, complicated.
Well, honestly, the most recent plan I come up with that came to me in a dream, and I can't think of a simpler way to pull that specific goal off. Otherwise, I would do so.
Also, that plan would fail because she can read your mind, even as a rat. So she's going to find you and yeet you out of him.
Yeah, Orchid doesn't know about the telepathy.
Well, yeah, but like we are running out of attempts. We're running out of attempts to save Lou. We only have a few more attempts.
Ghosty herself said that it was a good plan and didn't see what could go wrong in it.
Do you think Ghosty just doesn't know, or do you think Ghosty realizes but's not gonna say anything?
I don't know. I laid out the exact information to you that I did to her.
Oh god, I'm scared.
Wait up! Wait!
That's probably not what we're doing tomorrow anyway, because it doesn't go up road cheap, but yeah, that was a backup idea.
Oh.
Leave me be. I don't deal with nonsense.
Oh, that's familiar.
Please, I need to know. Did you really see Titanic?
I like how Ivan already sounds like he has a sword to his throat all the time, so there's no difference here.
The shark with the scar on his left eye.
You know what? You know what he does?
It was implied. You didn't need to describe Titanus if Aaron himself said the word Titanus. I don't think there are many creatures named Titanus in the near vicinity.
You know, he sounds like a male Fred. He sounds like Fred if Fred was a guy.
Honestly, yeah, a little bit.
Lucinda!
Yeah, kind of, actually. It works.
Back. It's been years since Titanus has been back. He's the biggest shark in the ocean. He keeps all the merp.
Yeah, you don't need to tell the person who said his name.
Well, but the audience won't know that, obviously.
Why do they need to know he's the biggest shark? We've seen him already being a big shark. The idea is in our heads.
What?
Listen to me. Have you ever heard
Also, this track is playing again. This track was playing in, like, the first scene. This is one of the things that when I score Fallen Angels, I try to avoid in the same episode having the same music track play again, because like I do like to vary the music track, but like I hate when like the same tracks play throughout the episode, or like you just like, oh, I just played like a few scenes ago, but this playing again.
Yeah, the exception I would say is if the track has like a special significance, depending on like what is going on. Because I repeated. Because like for me with scoring, there are some tracks that I reserve for specific situations or for specific characters, and if those situations have occurred twice in one episode, I will score them identically. But if it's like a backing sound like this, then yeah, I would agree that it's best to vary it up. But it really depends.
Beautiful creatures. I saw one once.
Leave.
But
I said I don't listen to nonsense. Mermaids are a child's tale.
You don't understand.
Actually, they're a cherub's tale.
Well, in this context, they are okay. They are a child's tale because they're the target audience. But yeah.
Magical. Not only that.
Also, if no one got that, go check out Aiden's channel. Go check out A Cherub's Tale. Very, very specific reference that has nothing to do with mermaids, by the way.
Yeah. I mean, there's Siren Story, but that's not out currently. But we have
the Siren Song in Fallen Angels, which is like the middle point between that and Cherub's Tale, I suppose.
Treasures beyond your wildest belief. What? Wait, where are you going?
I don't listen to nonsense.
You.
Yeah.
I have a job I need to do.
I gotta hit
you
some
know
kids with my sword.
You want to know the truth.
Stabby.
I heard what you said.
You know, I just realized something. This character arc could have been Ken very easily, and it would have had the same punch to it.
Okay, but
with
Ken,
the exception of Lucinda being the connection.
Yeah. But to be fair, Ken didn't exist at this point. Ken didn't exist till early 2018. That was when that happened.
Mermaid.
No wait, Ken was introduced late 2017, I think. It was after season 5 aired. We had FC University, so it was like late 2017.
Believe me.
Oh, there's all the unfinished drafts of the flower crown.
Calm down. Everything is going to be fine. We have scales on our fins, and scales anywhere else is okay.
Well, you see, when a mermaid grows up, the scales grow everywhere. It's called mermaid puberty.
Okay. Of course. Why does the king not... Okay, never mind.
Calm and make more flower crowns.
Well, actually, she would already be through puberty because I'm pretty sure she's an adult here. Yeah, young adult. But still adult.
You know what? You know, I was asking before what experience you need to go through in order to, you know, be classified as mature. I suppose mermaid puberty would, you know, would qualify as that.
Huh? There's no more seaweed. I need to find some more. At least until I can figure out what to do from here. I keep freaking out, and these beautiful freaking crowns keep me from going insane.
Thank you for spelling that out to us, even though that was clearly could make this, we could have inferred that ourselves. I'm gonna keep a tally.
I don't like how chill the music is. You see a Kate. She's having like a mental breakdown of the fact that her body is growing scales where scales weren't there before, and now there's a cage over there with sea buns, and the music's like
yeah, but so it's sea buns. They come everything. They're like Temmie and Undertale.
Why is it so casual? The music really needs to be like a bit sadder.
Also, the answer is no. They're not in trouble. They can fit through the bars.
Hey there, Mama Seabun. Don't worry. Here.
That was almost Mamacita, and I'm pretty sure Aphmau knew that.
Have a flower crown.
My children! This is not a replacement! Help me! I don't want this!
Oh, sorry.
By the way, I want at some point for Aphmau to hand a creature a flower crown of that creature to start eating it.
I mean, that did happen. That did happen.
Oh, there you go.
We're in trouble.
In season 2, remember the monster she put the thing on?
Oh,
he ate
okay.
It did happen.
Not quite what I meant, but
Stuck
sure.
in that seaweed anyway. Maybe I can help.
Yeah, gotta remember she did that every time she's been caged since.
That's great, but now
Why did you go in there?
Yeah, why did you go in and why did you close it up behind yourself?
Oi, looks like we got a catch. Come on, reel it
Oi,
in.
mate. I'm all spoiling now.
It's heavy.
Hey, are you body shaming Aphmau? Also, there's no lid. There's no lid. There's no lid. You just swim out. You're fine. Also, don't body shame Aphmau.
Boy, I sure do hope somebody got fired for that blunder.
It's just an empty hole. Aphmau could just swim out, but she's not doing that because plot.
Yep.
Because plot, we need her to stay in the cage.
Yeah, she could have swum over the top and grabbed the sea buns and then done the same thing without moving the bars, which we know she's strong enough to move now.
I mean, the shot of the cage going up's pretty nice.
That is true. It's similar to like the anchor dropping one, where it's like it's the camera trickery to simulate movement, but it works pretty well. They do the same thing with whenever they make like a boat or something or a plane move. You add the sound effects, so you just have the thing slowly pan across the screen, but it's actually the camera's moving. Very nice though.
Huh?
We can't swim!
We
Oh!
dropped our catch.
Logan sends his regards.
What was that? You should have said that before you punched us in
Next
here.
time, be careful you skip out on. What's that?
My goodness, it's a different shade of purple to the one on her arm.
It's beautiful. What is it, a shell? It's too soft to be a shell. Still pretty nonetheless.
By the way, the fact that that one of the scales comes off must be so painful because there's just like a gaping like piece of like exposed like flesh, I guess. Like there's a piece of like a flesh thing that's probably bleeding or like extremely sensitive. That's been like because like you pretty much had to rip off that scale or like it had to be like torn off your arm.
Well, I mean, scales do shed over time, so you know.
Yeah, but that wasn't really an opportunity I highly doubt that was like a optional thing.
Maybe that's why she doesn't have any scales in season 2. She just shed them all.
I mean, but what about the fins on her ears? Because she has like those ear fins.
They fell off as well.
They fell off. They're like her ears. Her ears fell off.
Yeah, her ears fell off, and the scar healed itself as well. We've talked about all of this though.
What happened to me?
Well, the oxygen hit you, and you're now scaly. Take me to your king, who will proceed to try to eat me.
Go away. I look hideous.
I mean, you kind of just look like more of a fish, if I'm honest. You don't really look
Honestly, by our beauty standards, we probably feel like you're more beautiful now, to be honest.
you...
Come with us, oh non-hideous one.
By the way, was it the episode 2 review? I just want to put it out there. Was it episode 2, I think, where it happened? Or was it like the first episode of season 2 we reviewed?
What it is about to end, so it might not be this one.
No, it was in one of the reviews that I forget if I think it was you or maybe it was someone else said, "Oh yeah, it mentioned like, oh yeah, sea bunnies aren't real" or something along those lines. I'm like, sea bunnies are a real thing. I'm like, sea bunnies are a real thing. I'm like,
No, see, what I said is that they seemed like, you know, an invention of Aphmau's, and then you pointed out that they were
like, no, sea bunnies are real. It's like it's like axolotls. They're very much a real thing that exists in our world.
Yes, I'm a merfolk. Have you never seen one?
You've seen sirens, but you know we don't know that yet.
I'm lost.
By the way, do sirens not get scales when they hit oxygen? I just thought about when Xena got like force choked by like the ghost mother woman and like had her cage lifted out of the water. She was exposed to oxygen.
That's how you can tell the difference. Only
mermaids develop scales unless they're protected by magic.
Yeah, it's like the science test. Yeah.
I have no idea where I am, and I have.
Or they react to a higher pH or something.
Scales on scale parts that shouldn't be
scaly.
You put your eyeballs in your eyes where your eyeballs should be.
See if anybody sings a song. When do you do that?
Help?
Like
we actually write out the lyrics, but the entire song just.
I want to do that. It'd be so funny.
It would be funny, yeah.
Can you take me to them? I'll take any help I can get.
Don't worry, our king will eat you. And your delicious scales.
Thank you!
Where's Travis? Fancy seeing you here.
Enough talk. Where is the Crystal Heart?
Okay, I will say, I'm kind of sad that they're reusing a previous season song instead of picking a random song, a random new song that could be interesting. But at the same time, at least this song somewhat fits the vibe that you know, of what the show somewhat, you know, wearing the light shoes, walking down the shore.
Yeah, diving headfirst onto the ocean floor. Yeah, like yeah. Unlike
it works so much better than Faster Car for season 2.
It was pointed out that actually this song worked a lot better for season 2 than Faster Car did. But
Just switch around Faster Car for season 3 and put crap, what's it called? I forget what the song's called.
Oh, it's called Be Forgetting This.
Be Forgetting This. Put Be Forgetting This as season 2's theme, and it works. Although I'm still kind of annoyed that Faster Car got reused for season 5. That will forever annoy me. I'm like, do we need a new song? No, let's reuse Faster Car.
Thematically, I understand it because it's good going from one tropical vacation to another. Those two, the parallel is there. So I kind of get it from that aspect.
But it's
not that there aren't multiple other songs that could have served
there.
There
are several songs, and like Faster Car got so overused, in my opinion, at a certain point with Aphmau, where I don't mind it being occasionally referenced nowadays, but especially back then, Faster Car felt so overused by the time we got to that, where it's like
I can't complain too much because I reused Lifeline for Through Her Eyes years before Aphmau used it in D&D, by the way.
Okay, but that was also a mini-series that was very brief.
That's true. I only reused it twice because the last episode didn't have the same end credits.
Yeah, it was just like a 3-episode miniseries that it happened. It wasn't like we made Mutant Girl season 3 theme Lifeline again, because that would be awful. Season 3 instead of crap. What is season 3 theme?
Season 3's theme is Alive with You.
Instead of Alive with You, no. Season 3's theme is now Lifeline.
Yeah.
That would be awful. It's like, yeah, it's kind of iconic for the show, but at the same time, come on. We already touched on this theme. Morwena's new to a school, therefore it thematically works for this show for season 3. She's new to high school. It's a new setting for her. Technically, thematically speaking, it's like, okay, but it's a little overused.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, and I think about the same time frame actually between when those two things actually aired. But oh well. So yeah, for this one I didn't really do a Levi drink this time. So
we did it under 2 hours.
Well, do you want to ask for doing it under 2 hours? No. Okay. Okay. Well, Levi drink for Logan's presence and also for not and Amber's, and also for not promoting torture.
Okay.
There we are. All right. As for this one, don't remember exactly what we said last time, but yeah. Okay, so this one, Aphmau didn't really do too much in this episode, really, aside from I guess she was the one who dictated the title, The Curse of Mermaids, in this case. But yeah, beyond that, it was that could have probably been covered fairly quickly, I suppose. But I guess they need to set up Aaron's aspect, the roughing up of the people who didn't pay their tab, the green bandanas, obviously. Obviously a little bit of the Crystal Heart before, but that was before we even got the Aphmau's presence, so that wouldn't really track too much. It did seem like they were just keeping Aphmau in the wings or on the sidelines before her next major moment, I suppose. I was thinking about in terms of how Finding Nemo works actually, and of course Nemo also chases after a giant boat or butt as he calls it. But yeah, he's captured pretty quickly during that time, and he's taken off quite quickly into his new environment. And yeah, I feel like if Aphmau had been captured rather than that at sea, rather than trying to get to this point, we probably would have seen the scale thing sooner, and maybe the President Mermaids being questioned, unless he was just trapped in within a pile of fish or something. That could also worked. I don't know. I see actually for Minecraft, that wouldn't be a thing you could do, to be honest.
I mean, this show is pretty extra slow paced, especially.
Yeah, it's slow. It's slow paced, and also we have I can't not mention the exposition.
Yeah.
It's not as bad this time. It's mainly just either like someone confirming what they've heard earlier, because that's not so bad, like what Logan did, but like Ivan's dialogue particularly. My goodness, that was.
When it comes to this show, especially though, I think this episode is mostly Aphmau is barely doing anything yet, but mostly just to kind of set up like the part of her motivation in the show. Obviously, the whole scales thing. You know, also it establishes the port where we pretty much spend the whole season, somewhat. You know, and we get.
I suppose if we're gonna spend the whole season there, we don't need to. We don't need to dedicate an entire episode to establishing it. That's the other thing. I mean,
maybe, but like, it is kind of nice getting an episode just to establish this whole area, like what it would, you know, or at least some stuff that could be relevant later season. Even though Logan is not relevant in the show, I don't think he appears again the whole season. Cool cameo, but like also he's not relevant anymore beyond this.
No. Unlike Amber, though, you know, Amber gets to stick around.
Yeah, Amber, and Nana-chan barely has a role, but she's there. Which she makes some company appearances.
Yeah, I mean, she got to go outside for a bit. Oh, that's what Levo drink should be. Yeah, sorry. Changing my Levo drink answer. Levo drink for Nana-chan get a chance to go outside and you know, get some sun.
Even though her dress is atrocious. I don't.
She wasn't prepared for outdoor wear. You know, she doesn't have a going out outfit. She doesn't go out.
Come on, like Aphmau, and like people make like if you comparing the skins to like Eric and stuff, Amber, they're so well made, and then you have Nana-chan, which is hot trash.
Oh my goodness. Well, if you want to see some you know, very elaborately made dresses, the Orchid's the character for you. So check out This Is the Culture again tomorrow, or actually not tomorrow. Tomorrow, as of when we're making this. Today is when we're airing this.
Thursday is when the stream is happening on for.
So it's if I take out like the long intro that I got from here. It will probably be like an hour and a half in, so we will absolutely still be going, and chances are probably on scene 2. So,
probably.
Depending on how long it takes us to set up. So,
anyways, leave a like or dislike because your opinion matters, and subscribe if you've not done so already. Until next time, farewell. Yes.